everyone. I am about to do my skincare today and my skin is feeling so dry. We were having a winter storm in Toronto today and it is not the nicest out. So I'm starting with my Dermalogica, what's this called? The Hyaluronic Ceramide Mist. This has been my go-to every morning recently because, like I said, my skin has been like so dry. It also smells like rose water, which I love. Oh, so good. But I'm doing my skincare with you today because I have a super exciting product to share with you, which is so exciting. For serums, I'm using my Caudalie Vino Perfect Serum and my Dermalogica Circular Hydration Serum. I've had like so much coffee today, like shaking and energetic, but I'm gonna use these two again. Today is all about hydration because my skin has been awful with all this dry, cold weather. But essentially, as you guys may know, one of my absolute favorite products is my Caudalie Premier Crew cream. And the Premier Crew range at Caudalie is their anti-aging range. But you may be asking, Sam, you're like super young, why are you using the Caudalie anti-aging range? And the reason is it's so good. For me, myself, I find that it makes my skin super even. I have lots of redness on my cheeks. That really helps with that. Super hydrating. My mentality with skincare is preventative. Obviously, it's easier to prevent damage than to fix damage, and that's kind of where my mindset is at. So lots of SPF, lots of hydration, lots of preventative skincare, and so I'm happy to use their anti-aging range. But the other night, I actually got to attend a Caudalie dinner, which I didn't film. I feel like people have really not been taking influencer stuff well, so I didn't really film it, but I went, I enjoyed. I posted a little bit about it on my Instagram, but I was there for the launch of the new Premier Crew The Rich Cream. So as you may know, this is the original here. So the main difference with this one is that yes, it's gonna have all of the wonderful things that the original one has. It's gonna target those 8 signs of aging, but this one is gonna really be there to protect your skin barrier. So the skin barrier, obviously in the winter for us Canadian ladies, should be our #1 priority. And this has many great ingredients. This has lipid replenishing ceramides, which if you don't know what that is, essentially it's just gonna help with the moisture in your skin. And because we don't have all that wonderful humidity in our environment, we need all that we can get from our moisturizers. That's why this is such a great one, and I've been using it for the past couple nights. It's so good. Now, comparing it side by side with the original, there is a slight difference in the color. Sorry, let's swap them around. That way I don't confuse you guys. So this is the original. You can see I'm kind of used up quite a bit. I'm gonna reach the bottom soon, but it's a little bit pinkier in color. In terms of the smell, they're almost identical. I think if anything, this one is a little bit lighter, but that is actually what I am going to use today. But if you're someone who loves the original Premier Crew Caudalie and, you know, really experienced dry skin, then this is the moisturizer for you. At the same time, if you are someone who, you know, really needs hydration and loves something like the Dermalogica moisturizer, but you want something with those, you know, anti-aging benefits, it's going to target firmness, dark spots, you know, skin tone, evenness, wrinkles and all that stuff, then this is the range for you. I'm just so excited because it's one of my favorite products. Yeah, oh, so excited. But anyways, I really have to get on with my day. So I am actually going to quickly do my makeup and then get started with my day. I also got a couple new Jones Road products in the mail, which I'm gonna use, and then I'll let you know once I do my makeup how they are. But before I finish my skincare, I'm gonna add a little bit of my Caudalie sunscreen. Again, all about that hydration, and this one leaves my skin so glowy. Jack hates how this smells. I don't mind it at all, but it's funny how that preference of fragrance can change from person to person. But like, look at that glow. Oh, so much better than what I like started talking to you in this video. Anyways, I'm gonna go and I will chat to you in a bit. I just finished my makeup and I really love it, so I'm going to tell you what I just used. So I did my usual base. I used the Giorgio Armani foundation, my concealers, everything was the exact same. The only difference was this here. So what they sent me was the bronzer. So this is their newest product, and actually I have been using this one right here, which is the bronzer, and I actually talked about this before. In fact, I'm just about to like hit pan on it because I love it so much. And I realized that when I shared this with you guys a while ago, I wasn't able to link it. I was really confused as to why I wasn't able to link it. I think I might have been like pre-sent this just to try it out in advance of their launch. I may be completely wrong, but the bronzer has officially launched, and actually I'm using 2 different shades. So this is shade medium tan, was the shade I was using before, and the shade that I got sent, which I did pick out, is the shade tan. And I will say that I think I prefer the new shade, which is tan. This one is a bit more of like a rosy color. It looks almost more like a blush. So I think if you have more of like a pinky undertone, then this one would be beautiful. Sorry. Totally did not need to add more onto that. The bronzer is a product that has been 2 years in the making, a silky powder that adds instant warmth to the skin. It is sheer and buildable, and it can be used to give skin a natural tint or for color correction. It is available in 7 shades, so those are the shades there, and this one here is the one that I have on my face today, and then medium tan is the one that I had previously. So a fairly good range, I would say. And it just says, apply the bronzer to places where the sun naturally touches the face, like the forehead, cheeks, and bridge of the nose. It also works perfectly on the body and neck to blend everything seamlessly. So that's the newest bronzer. They also sent me their brush, but as you guys know, I am loving my Chanel bronzer brush. I don't know what number this is. It's completely rubbed off. That's how much I've used it and traveled with it, but I wanted to quickly show you that because I really do like this product. Like I said, I've been using this one for, well, since I got it. I'll link this down below for you guys. It's very exciting because I really do love it. It is wonderful. I'm gonna keep my new one here, right here, with all my favorite bronzers. Actually, I'm gonna relocate some stuff. Perfect. But anyways, I just wanted to show you that new bronzer and tell you guys about it. Really like it. So if you're looking for a new bronzer, check that one out. It was very nice of them. They also sent me a cute little toque to wear that came with the package. But anyways, I'm going to touch up my hair quickly, get dressed, and get on with my day. Wow, hair is very voluminous today. Definitely needs some oil too. But anyways, okay. I'm gonna go get dressed. Also, crazy eyebrow today. Oh my god. Got a brow on the run today. Wow. She might just have to stay like that. She's fine. Okay, I'm now gonna go get dressed. Hello everyone. Well, I am dressed. It is, like I said, a total snowstorm outside. I wish I could show you outside. So I've got my cozy totem sweater on. I actually posted a reel with this today. And, well, I posted it on my stories yesterday. And everyone went crazy for the sweater. And then today, I posted the reel and kind of gave everybody the link. But it's funny because I got this sweater back in August when I went to the UK. And I posted, I posted myself wearing it and no one really asked. So I always find it funny how like, it just depending in the context, I guess back then it was like summer still sort of. But anyways, everyone loves the sweater. And if you're thinking of getting it, I would highly recommend it. The quality is beautiful. There's one thing about Totem is that their quality is always so amazing. Everything is made so beautifully. I've found that their sweaters and their jeans and trousers are the best. I have a shirt from them, but honestly, I feel like I have other shirts that are cheaper that are just as good. But yeah, anyways, it's just nice to know that these premium brands are truly, you know, high quality, because not all premium brands are the same. or rather made the same. Anyways, I'm ranting. I want to show you something very, very exciting. So as you guys may know, I have been wanting to do a gallery wall for, oh my God, for forever. And I want it to go up here. So I'm thinking I have this empty wall here between these rather ugly vents and my mirror. And so I have been collecting some frames and some prints, and I just got the last 2 set of prints. So I want to show you them all. I'm very, very excited. I feel like this has been something that's been in the works for a very long time. So I've got some of my prints here, and I've essentially been kind of collecting these over the past year. I didn't necessarily want them all to be the exact same, but there are some replicas. So I've got most of them actually I think are from IKEA. I've got one vintage one. I wish that I could find more vintage frames, but they're so expensive and it's just unfortunate. But anyways, so I've got this little one here from IKEA, super, super cute. This one was actually from H&M Home, and I had bought this to put a picture of like my friends and I, but I think if I were to take out this white, what do you call it? Like frame, it would look really, really pretty. And again, it's more modern. I'm kind of looking for that mixture of like modern and antique. This is one of 2 of these like beautiful golden frames. This one's actually from IKEA, and it's really, really unfortunate because I went to buy more and they were no longer available. So I'm gonna check again because it's been a while since I checked for them. But they are really, really beautiful. Another one from IKEA, similar but slightly smaller kind of gold frame. And then this one, I'll put this down here. This is just a better view of the IKEA frame. Now this is a print that I got from Love Sort Of. If you're looking to buy prints that look really, really, really beautiful, I would highly, highly recommend Love Sort Of. Such great pricing and such beautiful finishes on their prints. I'll show you. So this one here is beautiful landscape, but I just loved all the like warm tones on it. And as you can see, it's not glossy. So it's a beautiful like matte look. Looks so beautiful. And for the price, it's honestly amazing. They're always having sales. I think even right now, she's got a sale that's like you get 20% off any of the prints. And you've got all the sizes to choose from. She's got portraits, landscapes, still lives. She's got everything. I'm saying she, and I don't even know if it's a she. But yeah, check out Love Sort Of. I'll link them down below. And shipping is super quick. I don't even remember. I think it was like less than a week that I got my stuff. It was super, super quick and awesome. And then I've got 2 more prints that are already filled. So I've got this one, little ballerina. This one really reminded me of like a Degas printing. He's one of my favorite artists. So beautiful, little ballerina. Absolutely lovely. And again, this one is from Love Sort Of as well. This one is my pride and joy. This one was one that I found at an antique market in Cambridge. And you can even see that the back is like totally falling apart. So I've had to be very, very careful with this one, but it's so stunning. My only complaint with this one is that it has glass on it. I've really been wanting all of my prints to have no glass in the front, but I like I said, I can't take this apart. It's really, really old, but the frame is just a beautiful like wood, dark wood color. It's absolutely stunning. And now onto my prints. I do have 2 here that I picked up at an antique store. So here we have Anne of Cleves. I actually picked up this print at an antique market in Toronto. And Anne of Cleves was one of the wives of King Henry VIII. And this one I love. I actually studied this one in one of my classes. But this is a Caravaggio. And it's called The Musicians. As you can see, you've got 4 kind of like younger boys there playing. Now let me grab the new ones that I ordered. I'll tell you where I got them from. These next couple of prints I actually got from Society 6, and my mom used to work as an interior designer, which is amazing. It's so cool. And she actually used to buy some of her prints for the homes that she was doing or the high-rise buildings that she was doing. And so that is why I kind of bit the bullet with this, because I was a little bit afraid. Obviously, like I had really good luck with Love Sort Of. I didn't want them to be like glossy. I wanted them to look like as close as possible to like real artwork. So I guess this is the moment of truth. I have not looked at these yet, so I'm a little bit scared, but my mom did say that she always had a good experience with them. So Mom, see if you're right. Okay, they seem to be wrapped up fine. The nice thing about Society 6 versus Love Sort Of is that they had more like classic artworks there, so you could get like some famous artists on there, whereas Love Sort Of was, it was not really, you couldn't get any like famous paintings, if you know what I mean. All right, so, okay, not bad. All right, so the first one that I got, oh, so exciting. Okay, so the first one that I got is a beautiful Johannes Vermeer painting, and this is a little girl, well, not a little girl, but a woman looking at a letter. And again, I studied this one in one of my classes. It's such a beautiful, beautiful painting. Vermeer is one of my favorite artists. I love his paintings and his use of perspective. It's brilliant. I know I'm geeking out here, but another beautiful painting that I really wanted in my house. I did study this in one of my classes several years ago, but I love it. I think the historical implications of this one are quite strong and quite meaningful, and I really wanted something like this. So yeah, anyways, now the fun part. Now I want to put some of these paintings in the frames that I have, so some of the spare frames that I have. So yeah, now my only concern with these is that I think I'm gonna actually have to cut them, or cut the white trim, because I don't think it's gonna fit in the frame with the white trim. Yeah, I don't think so. Well, let's try this. I think I'm gonna move to the kitchen. Now we have more space, but let's go do it. Ooh, I'm so excited. Okay. All right, I'm going to open some of these up and get these prints in there, and then I will show you what they look like. The first one is done, and unfortunately I had to put the glass on this one. Ugh, I don't like it. Look how reflective it is. You can see me entirely. This is the Anne of Cleves, and it's just so unfortunate. This print hardly fit the frame. It was just a tad bit too small, and so I had to put the plastic on it. Oh, I don't know what to do. If anyone has any recommendations as to how I can fix this, let me know, because I really don't like this reflection. And unfortunately, these are from IKEA. They're a little bit on the affordable side, and I think that's what's gonna happen. But oh, so sad. But besides that, she is beautiful and I love it. Well, in the meantime, I'm actually going to lay these flat out and put some books on top of them. That way they flatten out a little bit, because they're a little bit hard to work with while they're in their little rolls. So that's what I'm gonna do, but hopefully in an hour or so, I will be able to get back to you and finish these frames up. But yeah, I'm excited. But anyways, I'm gonna do that, and then hopefully I will show you what they all look like, all done, and hopefully they fit, because they may not fit, so we will see. I just want to show you and kind of give you a sense of what this is gonna look like. Obviously, it's gonna go up here, but this is just kind of all the paintings together, and this is by no means how it's going to be set up. I just kind of quickly laid it out all on the floor. You can see I've got some black frames. Now, these two, you will recognize that they're usually up on here. Now, I've gotten really attached to them being there because I think they look really pretty, but I will be changing this hopefully soon, and maybe I won't need them there. But the intention was to have these two as a part of this whole kind of set, just because I didn't want all the frames to just be gold. So I like that these two are black, and I wish, again, oh, I'm so silly. I should have bought more of all these IKEA frames. This one, and even these two are both IKEA, and I think they're absolutely stunning. But as you can see, that's kind of the gist of it, and I love all of the different paintings. I think when people think of like gallery walls, I've seen so many gallery walls where like it had been very intentionally like aesthetic, and all the paintings were kind of the same, and it was just almost like more for the aesthetics of it as opposed to the art. And for mine, I really just want to step away from this, like, it needs to look perfect, like the colors need to go together, because my intention here is I want to be surrounded by artwork that I love and that feels beautiful and meaningful to me. And so that's why you will see that some of the artworks don't really match each other. They just kind of are beautiful, independent artworks. and that's the vibe that I want to go for. So if you're wondering like, oh Sam, like you should try and match things, no, that's not my intention here. I really just want to have artwork that I love, that I've studied, that brings me joy, that inspires me. So yeah, that's why I'm just kind of picking artwork, not at random, but very methodically, in the sense that these are artworks that I personally really love, and that, you know, bring out something in me. So yeah, oh, I'm so excited. I feel like it's coming together like little by little. And just to give you a little bit of a house update, furnishing this apartment I feel like is never going to be perfect, but I want to furnish this apartment. And actually I'm gonna go on the couch, my coffee's still there. I really want to finish furnishing this apartment, and I just kind of have decided that I'm never going to find the perfect piece. I'm kind of just going to have to be okay with what I can find, because this is not my forever home. And I've kind of struggled with the concept of buying a couch, you know, that is very expensive, because like even the cheapest couches are not cheap. And just in the back of my head, knowing that that's not going to be like a forever item is just really hard for me. And that's why, you know, I don't have troubles, you know, buying artwork and coffee table books, because I know that I'm going to keep using them in the future. But especially with like the couch and, you know, the accent chairs, because I do want 2 accent chairs in the living room, I've just been struggling. But I've decided that I'm going to buy the best that I can right now, and I found 2 really lovely chairs from Struck Tube, and they're a beautiful green color. They kind of match like the green throw that I had out here, and they also kind of match, I'm like reaching everywhere, but it kind of matches this tweed one that I bought. So yeah, I'm just gonna bite the bullet and do it. Probably in next vlog I will show you the chairs that I have chosen and order them. I think if I order them, they won't be coming in till, I think it was end of March. But I think, you know what, I just want some cozy chairs, a nice rug in here, my gallery wall up there. This I want to be replaced with like a beautiful brown cabinet, like vintage. I want a vintage brown cabinet, and I don't know what I'm gonna do with that. I'll probably get rid of it. And the only other thing I really want in this living room, if at all possible, is to display my books. All of my books are tucked away in this little tiny corner right in front of me in the office, and it's so sad because my books are so meaningful to me, and to not be able to see them on the daily is so heartbreaking. So yeah, that's a little bit of a house update, I think, or apartment update. But I'm really excited. And I think for rugs, I am looking at, is it Ruggable? I think it's Ruggable. If you guys have any experiences with Ruggable, please leave your experiences below, because I'm unsure about them. But I feel like they are really beautiful, and they're like washable, which is nice. Something that you can just throw in the wash and wash. I mean, curious to see how many times I'll do that. But yeah, anyways, I am going to finish up playing around with some of my prints, and I will show you them when they are all ready.